It's time for the Showdown! How's it going, everybody? Dishnet 34 here, welcoming you to tonight's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Man, what a way to end off today. I mean, we had the big Out of the Park 22 trailer that released just, 8 hours ago? That is so awesome, was being planned for 22 right now. I can't wait to see more, especially in the upcoming weeks. That's going to be great. Oh, man. I can't wait to see what what's today? What next Thursday's stream brings, what the Perfect Team stream is going to bring on the 16th. I think we're all excited for that perfect draft mode that's coming up for Perfect Team. I know I am. I look forward to seeing what that is, but whoo boy, I am excited for what's coming up with 22. But right now, what we're going to be focused on is tonight's tournament, because we got a good one in store for you tonight. It is a Diamond 1875 cap. But before we move on with tonight, we're going to find out what next week's format is going to be. It's time to run the Wheel of Formats. Let's go. All right. Next week's This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown format. Let's spin the wheel and see what we got going on for next week. Wheel of Formats. Spin, spin, spin. Show us the tournament that someone's gonna win. And it's going to be, we're going to have another cap tournament. We're going to have a gold 1750 for next week. Gold 1750. That's going to be a fun one. Another great cap format right here. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. I'll look forward to it, and I hope you guys do too. All right. All right, guys. It's time to go to the game screen, see what we're all playing for tonight. We are playing once again for 5 diamond packs for first place. Second place is going to get 3 diamond packs. Third and fourth are going to get 2, and 5th through 8th are going to get 1. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun night. But before we move on, let's do the roll call to see who we have competing for those 100 and for the 128 teams that are competing for those 5 diamond packs tonight. Let's see who we got. We have the Florida Fire Frogs taking on the Outrimmer Hospitalers. The Denver Nighthawks taking on the New Barns Spartans. The Suburbia Squalor taking on the Long Island Ducks. The Richmond Rhinos taking on the Port Rupert Mondays. The Philadelphia Schuylkill Maniacs. Oh God, that's a name right there. They're facing 2001 and Ohio Odyssey. We have the Motown Hitmakers taking on the Muskoka Lake Monsters. We have Richie Ashburn equals new meta. Oh man, Richie Ashburn equals new meta. Taking on the HB Angels. Who has that name? Costanza 799. Good name. Good name. We have the Jack Crow Starmovers taking on the Alaskan Black Bears. We have the North Panhandle Golden Bears. Taking on the Hudson Railers. We have the Barrow Snowballers taking on the Manitowoc Red Raiders. We have the Charbonneau Chessmen taking on La Mesa Bees. We have the Ackworth Engineers taking on the Gensokyo Yokai. Moving on down the list, we have the Mount Royal Housecats taking on the Indianapolis Essentials. We have the Wasatch Motars taking on the Anchorage Walrus. The Sobo Merchants will take on the Chicago Wildcats. We have the Fullerton Whalers taking on the Mississauga Night Shadows. EVC's Banshees will take on PGH Beaches. The Botafogo Sao Paulo will take on the Green Lake Fish and Chips. The Kansas City Athletics will take on the Tacoma Aroma. The Seal Beach Surfers will take on the Julesburg Avocados. No taxation without representation will take on the Weston Point Caspers. The Tigers Bay Rays will take on the San Francisco 40 Miners. The New Zealand Breaks will take on D-Boyer D-Boyer. The Sunnysiders of the DLL will take on the Newton Sloths. The Banana Bat Bebop will take on the Toronto Teetotalers. The Twitch.tv T-Rex VS will take on the Whalers. The Las Vegas White Tigers will take on the Dresden Fuegos. The Woodbridge Whalers will take on the Manchester Camels. The Bakersfield 60 Chiban will take on the Toronto Tomahawks. The Pickering and Terrabangs will take on the Miami Mushrooms. Moving on down the list, we have the Marvel Wolverines taking on the Perfectly Cromulents. The Rancho Bernardino Drop Balls taking on your hometown Las Vegas Gamblers. The Lafayette Crawfish will take on the Hasselberry Hounds. The Brighton Beach Memoirs will be taking on the Los Angeles Angels. The 1977 Los Angeles Dodgers, a very specific team name right there. They're taking on the Charlton Killer K's. The Shadow Mountain Matadors will take on the Dorset Devil Dogs. Whoo boy, the Murray Punishers will be taking on the Columbus Outlaws. The Culver City Dust Mops will take on the Melmont Leeches. The Mushroom Kingdom Warriors Little Beauties will take on the Cleveland Fossils. The Redeemed Hawks will face the Usual Suspects. The Los Altos Undertakers will take on the Mississauga Rush. The Tokyo Warriors will take on the Ultimate Warriors. We have a Warriors on Warriors matchup right there. That's going to be a good one right there, gotta say. We have the Bees Go Buzz 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 taking on the Richmond Hill Blue Jays. The Monkey Island Buccaneers will take on the Defuniac Defuncts. The Ropraz Bulls will take on the Markham Baseball Club. The Underground Turtle Bears will take on the Bakersfield 34 and 35ers. The Edgewood Roaring Beaches will take on the Nartra Churners. The Lancaster Barn Raisers will take on the Ottawa Warriors. The Grossmont Foothillers will take on the Ottawa Hammerheads. The North York Gridlock will take on the Airlog Muscleguts. The Arizona Boys of Summer will take on New York NYS. The Shiny Golden Bell will take on the Nisku Derricks. The South Richfield Sushi Rolls will take on the Bedlington Terriers. The Harlem Jazz Cats will take on the Storm Father Windrunners. Moving on down the list, we have the Adidas Nylon Pants taking on the Bradenton Marauders. The Princeton Dogwoods taking on the Worcester Wizards. The Prestige Worldwide will take on the Minneapolis Millers. The Delco Hoagie Mouths will take on the California Halos. The Gouverneur Destroyers will take on the New Jersey Murderers. The Bakersfield 68ers will take on the South Park Cows. And rounding out the list, we have the Bakersfield 67ers taking on the Calgary Tiger Cats. The Davidson Cats taking on the Canterbury Tales. The Chicago Machine taking on the World Owners. And finally, the Richie Ashburns taking on the IRS Tax Collectors. Whoo boy. This is going to be a fun tournament. This is going to be a good one. I bet y'all anything. All right. Let's go to my roster, and we'll see what we got going on here tonight. So here's my roster. Here's what it looks like. I'm pretty much going all out for this because I freaking want a win tonight. And you guys let me know if this is a good lineup or not. Just so I can tell my folks that I'm actually trying to win instead of getting out of shaving my beard. Just saying. So we got Josh Beckett, Mike Cuellar, Don Drysdale, Greg Maddox, and Don Newcomb in the old rotation here. Then we got Trevor Hoffman and Raleigh Fingers as my top two guys out in the bullpen. Then I got Nate Corneo, Gene Garber, Mike Garman, Rick Helling, Mike McQueen, and Nick Ramirez rounding it out. Catching, I have Jeff Mathis and Joe Odom. Infield, I got Cap Anson at first. I got Red Shane Dainst playing second. I got Brian Hayes playing third. That's the Player of the Month version, I believe. And Pop Lloyd at short. Andrew Romine's going to be a backup over there. Outfield-wise, I got Connor Joe and Pete Rose in left field. Then I got Jose Bautista in right field, as well as Sam Haggerty. And there's the roster for you guys tonight. I think it's all right. I think it's an all right roster. I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. I'm pretty certain that there's absolutely nobody I missed on this roster that is of any importance to how my team performs today. So let's go ahead and take a look at my opponent for the first round. We have the Rancho Bernardo dropped balls, and this team kind of worries me a bit. Not gonna lie. Definitely a minimalist roster here a little bit. Going with 21 players instead of a 25 there. He's got Mordecai Brown, Freddie Fitzsimmons, Ted Lyons, and Reb Russell in his starting rotation. I don't even know if he has a fifth starter. He does not have a fifth starter. That is concerning. He's got Pedro Borbon, Tom Buskey, Jim Constanti, Donnie Moore, Dan Quisenberry, Turk Wendell, Gene Garber, Mike Garman, Doug Jones. Really, really going all out with this bullpen here. Hitting wise, he's got Carlos Ruiz, he's got Lance Berkman, he's got Rod Carew, he's got Freddie Lindstrom, which both Carew and Lindstrom, they're really good gold options right there. And then in the outfield, he's got Carl Yastrzemski, 99 Ty Cobb, and Carl Furillo. So, an interesting amalgamation of a roster here. A roster that really, 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 really worries me here. This is a matchup that worries me because there's a lot of good players. There's a lot of good players on this team. I mean, he really focuses on the bullpen here, and that's another thing that concerns me. He really, really invested heavily in this bullpen, and sometimes having some good guys in your bullpen works out. But I don't know if this will work here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so it's all a matter now. Yeah, Katie is right, Hitman. This is me we're talking about here. So I've got Greg Maddux going in game 1. I don't know if that's the best decision I could make here. I really don't know if Greg Maddux should be my starter for this one. Lions is the scariest part? No, the bullpen. The bullpen is the scariest part of that team right there. How did I finagle 2 diamond relievers and 5 diamond starting pitchers and all diamond starting hitters? Well, you just gotta kind of work within the cap a little bit, honestly. It's pretty much you pretty much min max, with what you have. I mean, try to throw as many really low 40 relievers in there as possible, and you kind of gotta go with like the lowest common denominator when it comes to your bench. I mean, Odom, Romine, Joe, and Haggerty are pretty much the 4 lowest rated hitters that are out there right now. So that's kind of how I did that, voices, and you pretty much have to have some of the pieces. Now I know a lot of people don't have a lot of these pieces, but if you go with this kind of a strategy, it should work out okay. Set your starters to go long. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's go like right about there on the strategy. That should work. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. The people demand Nick Ramirez pinch hitting. Well, guess what? He's my number 1 pinch hitter. There you go. Let me just go ahead and generate a depth chart there. There we go. Should remove DLL from your team name if you want to win. I've only had DLL in my name for like the last 2 weeks. And has that won me a game? No. But did it win me a game beforehand? No. So really, I don't think that's the problem, Mike Vick. If I start Connor Joe, I'll still win by 4. That's how much I love your matchup. Hitman, come on now. Like, I know I'm feeling a little bit worried going into this, but I'm not going to say I'm confident. But I have at least a decent feeling that the streak is over tonight. that the streak is over tonight, and you'll see me fairly clean shaven on Sunday night. All right, hide your scores, everybody, because we're about to get started. We're going to hope for some good stuff tonight. Because, so what do you guys think? Is this a good roster? Is this a good roster to you guys? Because I think this is probably one of the best Diamond Cap rosters I think I've ever constructed. Hey, I got a drop. Cool. There we go. Because I think this is a decent roster. Just so I can, once again, so I can prove to my folks I'm not just trying to get out of shaving my beard. If you guys agree that this is a good roster, then I'll believe you. Oh man, I really hope that tonight ends the streak. I mean, I'm going to be really, really excited if this is the night. It has to be the night. It just has to be the night. I've got some good players on the team. I mean, sure, I'm worried about the opposition's bullpen. But, they've only got 9 people in their lineup. I mean, but you know what? I'm going to go into it with full eyes and a clear heart. Can't lose. Oh, man. Cantherion wants a first-round knockout for the memes, but also want Dish to win. Hitman's like, if I lose, the self-doubt will be his downfall. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens, guys. See what happens. We're awaiting the first sim of tonight's proceedings. It is on simulating right now. Is this the week that I finally win a game? Isn't this the format I finished second in a few weeks back? Someone will have to dig through the archives for that one, because I forget what format it was the week I had my wisdom tooth surgery. Because that would have been the first week of February, just before the Super Bowl, I believe. Yeah, because I don't recall off the top of my head, T-Mist, to be quite honest with you. Have I paid my dues? I don't know what dues you're talking about. I mean, if you look at my roster, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, discounting who I have in center field, I think it's all right. Am I getting a handlebar mustache? It's kind of almost curling that way. And I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, the first sim is in. Is this finally the night? Yes, the check is in the mail. Oh, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is the night, Maybe this is the night, and you're going to see, like, pure ecstasy from your boy. Dish needs a monocle. I don't know. I don't know how I'd be with a monocle, to be quite honest with you, J-Mo. Dish should shave it into a Civil War one where the mustache just connects to the sideburns and everything else is shaven off. Oh, that would be hilarious. But I'm not. I don't want to subject you guys to that. Like, not at all. All right. Highlights are being loaded up as we speak. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. This is the night. I can feel it. Let's go to the game screen. For round one of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown between the Las Vegas Gamblers and the Rancho Bernardo dropped balls. We pick it up top of the first inning. Greg Maddux on the mound for the Gamblers in this one. Ty Cobb leading it off for the drop balls. The first pitch is lined into right center field. That one's going to go down and one hop off the wall. Cobb racing into second. He's going to stop there with a leadoff double. Go full Mr. Peanut cosplay. I don't know. I do have friends that are good with cosplay, but I don't know if they can have me pull off Mr. Peanut. It might be something I'll have to ask them. All right, we pick it up now. Cobb is on third with one out for Carl Yastrzemski. Count 1-0, the pitch from Maddux, and that one's grounded to second. The throw from Shane Deanston time to first. The run will come across the score, and the drop balls take a 1-0 lead. So we will pick it up in the bottom of the first. Pete Rose with one out, and nobody on, facing Ted Lyons. The first pitch, and that one is blasted way back into right field. Going back is Furillo looking up. It's gone. Ball go far for Pete Rose. And just like that, the Gamblers tie it up at 1. 458 feet. Let's go. And the inning continues as Jose Bautista comes up to the plate. Runner on second is Anson with one out. The 2-2 from Lyons. And that one's blasted into right. Furillo going back. Ball go far for Jose Bautista. 3-run inning for the Gamblers with 2 home runs. 3-1 the score. Joey Bats going yard, and the inning continues. Couple batters later, here's Red Shaindienst. The count 1-1, the pitch from Lyons, and that one's driven into center field, and that one's going to go off the top of the wall on a line. Shaindienst coming into second. Cobb picks it up. Shaindienst going for third. The throw comes into the infield. The throw into third, not in time. Shaindienst with a 2-out triple. Bautista went oppo? Yeah, Bautista went oppo, and you know it, I rock. All right, here's Carl Furillo now. We head to the top of the second, still 3-1. Gamblers did not score on that, unfortunately. Runner on first with nobody out for Furillo. The count 1-0, the pitch from Maddux, and that one is lined into right field. That one's going to go down and go off the wall. Picking it up is Bautista, throws it way back into the infield. Tossed to second, not in time. Reb Russell will stop at third. And Furillo has a double. First two are on for the drop balls here in the second. And that will bring up Freddie Lindstrom. Gamblers in a little bit of a pickle right now. The count 1-0 from Maddux, and that one's lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Russell will score easily. Here comes Furillo rounding third. Throw cut off in the infield, and we have a tie game at 3. Freddie Lindstrom, a 2-run single to tie things up. And that's the score as we head to the bottom of the third. Gamblers looking to get a run or two here. 2-1 count to Don Newcomb coming. Runner on second is Anson. Runner on third is Pete Rose with one out. The count 2-1 to Newcomb, and that one's lined in right field. That one's going to be a base hit. Rose will score easily. Here comes Anson. The throw cut off, and Anson will come in to score. Gamblers get the 2 runs back. It's 5-3. So the Gamblers retake the lead. Don Newcomb coming in clutch. And here's Newcomb again, here in the bottom of the 5th. One out. Runners on the corners for Jim Constanti on the mound. The first pitch from the right-hander, and that one's lined into left center field. That one's going to go to the wall. Anson scores easily. Here comes Bautista for third. He's rounding third. He's going to come in to score. Throw to third. Not in time. Don Newcomb, 2-run triple. 7-3. And with the lead as it is right now, is this finally the week that the Gamblers win a game in the Showdown? We go all the way to the top of the ninth. The score is 7-3. Carl Furillo at the plate. Trevor Hoffman on the mound. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Is this it? The first pitch coming to Furillo. Fly ball. Dead center field. Gone. And all of a sudden, the Gamblers fans are starting to sweat a little bit. It's now 7-6. Still 1 out to get. Freddie Lindstrom at the plate. Nobody on with 2 outs. Full count pitch. Ground ball to short. Throw from Lloyd in time. And the Gamblers have finally won a game. Yes! 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 It's done! It happened! I don't believe what I just saw! Woo! Let's freaking go! Yeah! Oh my God. It finally happened. It finally happened. Oh, man. Look, I'm kind of trapped in here with my setup, so I can't really airplane around the room, but man, I would do it if I could. Look, it has been how many weeks since I won a game in the Showdown? It's been how many weeks since I won a game in the Showdown? At least 10? 11, maybe? I don't know. Too many weeks. Whew. So, my apologies for being excited that I won a game for the first time in double-digit weeks. Is it like when Columbia finally won a college football game? Oh, man. But now the question is, can I win a second? That's going to be the big question. All right, let's see if we can win 2. Let's see if we can win 2. It looks like we're facing the perfectly cromulents in this one, so this should be interesting. Because they're usually a good team. They're usually a good team. And Gabagoo is already like, oh no. Honestly, I'm kind of with you on that, but you know what? I won a game. And that's better than I have been doing. Oh, man. Whew. All right, let's go to the game screen. Can we win a second? Can we win a second? Let's see, the Cromulants, they've got Tommy McCarthy at the plate here to lead off the bottom of the first, facing off with Josh Beckett. Oh, God, Gabagoo is the perfectly Cromulants. Oh, shoot. And that one's blasted into left center field and gone. Tommy McCarthy with a leadoff homer for the perfectly Cromulants. And it just like that, it's 1-0. So just like that, the balloon of ecstasy has been deflated for the Gamblers. But we'll see what happens now. And we stay in the bottom of the first. 2 on, 2 out for Eric Davis facing Beckett. First pitch, and that one is driven into left field. Gone. But you know what? You know what? I've won one. If this is how it ends with 2 homers in the bottom of the first, you know what? It's fine by me. And it looks like that's how it's going to end. Top 9, 2 outs, and a 2-2 count to Bautista facing Corneo. 2-2. Fly ball, right field, right at McCarthy, and that's going to do it. The perfectly Cromulants are going to round number 3, but the Gamblers, they're going to hold their heads high in this one. They won a game in the Showdown for the first time in 11 or 12 weeks. Final score, 5-0. Who had those 3 errors? Who had those 3 errors? But hey, I get to shave. Hell yeah. Let's see. Who had the errors? Beckett, Shane Deanston, Mathis. Oof. And only one of those runs was earned by Beckett. 1-1 almost feels like a win. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, man. At least Corneo went 4 innings, 4 perfect innings. Yay. Hey, you know what? That's fine. This is fine. Just put in 48 Carlton next time. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves now, Gary. I'm not shaving my head anytime soon. I don't want to know what's up there. That leadoff homer was the only earned run. Oof. That's major oof. Let's see. Newcomb and Shane Deanston, my center fielder, were the only ones to get hits in this one. But guys, it finally happened. Oh, man. Oh, man. But we still won a game. We still won a game. Frame. God. Just go ahead and frame this box score right here. Just frame this box score. Las Vegas wins round 1. There you go. There you go. There's what needs to be framed. This is going in the trophy case at Gamblers headquarters. Oh, man. And honestly, all it took was the reveal trailer for Out of the Park 22 to win them, to get something happening. Yeehaw. Whew. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Let's see who's all going to round 3. Let's see who's all going to round 3. So let's see. Round 3, we have No Taxation Without Representation taking on the New Barn Spartans. The Jack Crow Starmovers taking on the 2001 and Ohio Odyssey. The Ackworth Engineers taking on the Hudson Railers. The Fullerton Whalers taking on the Anchorage Walrus. The Kansas City Athletics will take on the PGH Beaches. The Las Vegas White Tigers will take on the Toronto Teetotalers. The Florida Fire Frogs will take on the Bakersfield Sixtichiban. The Brighton Beach Memoirs taking on the Perfectly Cromulents. The Murray Punishers taking on the Dorset Devil Dogs. The Usual Suspects taking on the Ultimate Warriors. The Ropraz Bulls taking on the Defuniac Defunks. The Grossmont Foothillers taking on the Narsh Returners. The Arizona Boys of Summer taking on the Stormfather Windrunners. The Delco Hoagie Mouths taking on the Worcester Wizards. The Suburbia Squalor taking on the Canterbury Tales. And the South Park Cows taking on the World Owners. So we got plenty of teams still in. We got 32 teams that are still in it going to round 3. But before we move on with this tournament, we are going to get ready for Call Your Shot. So, if you know what happens, if you know how, if any of y'all know how this works, here's how it happens. For those of you who don't know how it works, here's how it happens. So I'm going to be putting a form in the chat. You're going to fill it out with your perfect team username and which diamond or perfect card you think I'm going to pull from these lovely, lovely 29 packs we got in front of us tonight. 25 regular packs, 2 diamond packs, and 2 historical packs tonight. All right. So we got plenty of stuff getting ready to go here. And if you call correctly, you'll win some perfect points. If you call a live diamond tonight, you'll win 15,000 perfect points. If you call a live perfect, you will win 50,000 perfect points. If you call a historical diamond, you will win 75,000 perfect points. And if you call a historical perfect tonight, boy, wouldn't that just be something? After what just happened tonight, you will win 100,000 perfect points. So you'll have 2.5 minutes to fill out the form. Get ready. Get set. If everybody's ready, go. Call Your Shot is open. Call Your Shot is open. Get your calls in. Get your calls in. Can't wait to see what y'all are having stored tonight. Alrighty, let's see. A live perfect Bieber. I'd like that. Ooh, a 94 Mark Belanger. I could use one of those. Especially since Brooks Robinson has been utter crap for me. Historical legend Pete Gary Carter. Oh man, I would love that one. 95 Hardware Heroes Eric Davis. The dude who hit the 3-run homer off me earlier tonight. Let's see. Live perfect Mike Trout. Oh man, I have still not pulled a Mike Trout. Still not pulled a Mike Trout in this one. Face the franchise Ken Griffey Jr. because you pulled him this week. Congratulations, Lowry. That's awesome. Dan Brothers all-time legend. That'd be a fun pull. A lot of live calls as well. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Let's see. We got about 90 seconds left. Get your calls in while you still can. Plenty of time left. So a Nolan Ryan peak card. That'd be fun. Remember, only 1 entry per person. 1 entry per person. Ooh, a peak Adrian Beltre. That's part of the Plaqueworthy collection. Man, I need to finish that Plaqueworthy collection. I need to get someone for that collection. Like, in a bad way. Ooh, historical legend Ryan Braun. That'd be a fun one to get. All right, we are under a minute left. Under a minute left. Under a minute left. Get your calls in while you still can. Time is winding down. Yeah, I know, Tom. I won a flipping game. It's crazy. We're in crazy town right now. But man, lots of good calls so far tonight. Can't wait to see if I pull any of these, you know? Man, wouldn't it just be something if I pulled like a Face the Franchise Maddox or something, or Someone like really, really rare. Man, that would be fun. All right, we are down to about 10 seconds left. We are down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call your shot is closed. Call your shot is closed. All right, all right, all right. We have 161 responses tonight. Let's see. Let's see if we pull anything good tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing if we pull anything good. That would be fun. So we got 29 packs. Let's start ripping. You know, let's start ripping. Let's get some good stuff. Maybe the game will be kind to me. All right, let's see what we got. We got some sad Fetty coming down for Ryan Brazier from the 2018 Boston Red Sox 71 overall card there. 55 stuff, 76 movement, 77 control with 16 stamina. Pretty interesting card there. Then we got Mike Tyson from the St. Louis Cardinals, Cole Irvin from the Philadelphia Phillies, and Robinson Trinos from the New York Mets, rounding out our bronzes in this pack. Let's see what we get in this one. We got Carlos Rodon, Jeremy Jeffress, and Hunter Dozier, the recently extended Hunter Dozier, and Hansel Robles in this pack. Interesting, interesting. Let's keep going. Next one, we get some sad Fetty coming down for Victor Robles from the Washington Nationals, 72 overall card there. Then we got Rob Kaminsky from the Cardinals and Josh Naylor from the Indians, rounding out the bronzes in this pack. Alrighty, let's keep on going. Next pack, please. And we got a couple bronzes in this one. Javier Lopez from the 07 Boston Red Sox, and Jacob Junis from the Kansas City Royals, along with Steve Lyons from the 1988 White Sox. Let's keep going. And we got a couple more bronzes here. We got Lamar Hoyt from the 1985 Padres, Taijuan Walker from the Toronto Blue Jays, as well as Rick Camp and Casey Kochman as historical Lions. Let's keep going. And woo! We're getting some historical diamond action here. In a regular pack, it is Waite Hoyt from the New York Yankees peak card. First time, yeah, this is the first time I've gotten Waite Hoyt. That should be fun. That should be fun. All right, let's see if anyone called. This could be interesting since Hoyt's a really good call. Really good card. And the answer is no. No, unfortunately, nobody called Mr. Waite Hoyt. Oh, man, that would have been a good call for somebody to get 50,000 perfect points from. Or actually, no, 75,000, yeah. Darn. But that's a nice pitcher. That's still a nice pitcher. Oh, no, and Leo called him last week. Oh, no. Oh, no, Leo, no. Oh, man, you almost won. You almost won one finally, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Man, he's only going for 19 grand nowadays. Dang. All right, we also got Ariel Jurado from the Mets, Martin Maldonado from the Astros, and Nathan Valdi from the Red Sox. Rounding out the pack. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're on a good streak here. All right, we got Tommy Helms from the 66 Reds, Norm Branch from the 41 Yankees as our bronzes. Then we got Bill Wegman from the 86 Brewers. Next pack, please. Here we got a few bronzes here. We got Javier Baez from the 2016 Cubs. Interesting card here. First time I've seen this one. 57 contact, 59 power, 18 eye, lol, and 58 defense. Javier Lopez, the third baseman. Javier Baez, I should say. And then we got Jack DeLauro from the 1969 Mets, and then we also got Chris Davis from the Oakland A's. So interesting cards there. Let's keep going. And we got a few bronzes here as well. Frankie Gastine from the 1947 Pirates, John Lackey from the 13 Red Sox, Bill Russell from the 78 Dodgers, as well as Mace Brown from the Red Sox as a historical Iron. Let's keep on going. Looks like we get some gold action here for Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals, 84 overall card there. Got one obligatory bronze in this package, John Schreiber from the Detroit Tigers, 61 overall card there. All right, let's keep going, let's see, we got Abraham Toro from the Houston Astros, Matt Beatty from the Dodgers, Steven Duggar from the San Francisco Giants as our bronzes in this pack. Not much else to talk about there. Let's keep on going. We got some Sad Fetty action here for Brusdar Graterol from the LA Dodgers. Then we got David Freitas and 1984 Red Sox Al Nipper. Al Nipper. Ooh, that's an interesting card there. 48 stuff, 43 movement, 70 control, and 90 stamina. And we also got 1997 Edgar Renteria as a historical Iron as well. Let's keep going. And we got some more live gold action here at this pack for Dinelson Lamet from the San Diego Padres, 88 overall card there. He gained 21 points through the regular season in 2020. And we also got Don DeMola from the 1974 Expos and Pavin Smith from the Arizona Diamondbacks rounding out our bronzes. Then we got the GOAT first base Iron tandem of Willie Upshaw and Vic Power in the same pack. Wow. All right, let's keep on going. We got 16 packs to go. Let's see what we got here. We got Chris Stratton from the Pirates and Will Craig from the Pirates in this one, along with Sandy Alomar from the California Angels as a historical Iron card. Dishnet can finally afford to enter Iron tournaments. Lol. Let's keep going. All right, we got one obligatory bronze in this one. It is Brian Jordan from the 1999 Atlanta Braves as our obligatory bronze in this one. We also got Steve Yeager from the 78 Dodgers as a historical Iron as well. Next pack, we got Javi Guerra from the San Diego Padres and Jason Kipnis from Chicago Cubs as our bronzes in this pack. And not a lot going on there. Let's keep going. And we got some more live gold action here with Paul Goldschmidt from the St. Louis Cardinals, 80 overall card there, as well as Jose Osuna from the Pittsburgh Pirates as our obligatory bronze card there. All right, some interesting stuff there. Let's keep going. And we get some Sad Fetty gonna come down for Scott Sanderson from the 1982 Montreal Expos, 79 overall card there. Interesting card there. And we also got Taijuan Walker and Jeremy Jeffress once again as our bronzes, and we got Don Newcomb from the Cincinnati Reds as our historical Iron there. Good card there. Let's keep on keeping on. And we got Sandy Alcantara from the Miami Marlins as our obligatory bronze in this one. Yep, I know I won round one, Chaston. I'm still pumped on that. Now I know what hype music to play in the background when I'm starting up the stream. All right, we got Tommy Edman and Ryan Kohlmeyer in this pack. Ryan Kohlmeyer from the 2000 Orioles. So that's interesting stuff there. Let's keep on going. And we got some Sad Fetty going to be coming down from Mike Mayers from the LA Angels. We also got AJ Puck and Rick Dempsey as our bronzes in this one, and Mickey O'Neill as a historical Iron as well. Nope, nothing else pulled so far besides Wade Hoyt there, Hero Driver. Let's keep on going. And we're going to get some more Sad Fetty here for Joey Lucchesi from the San Diego Padres. 70 overall card there. And I believe we're down to the last 7 packs here. Also got Jason Castro from the Padres. Down to 7 packs, which means 3 more regular packs. Let's see if we can't pull another diamond out of a regular pack. Let's see, we got Pat Combs from the 1989 Phillies and Chris Stratton from the Pirates there. Let's keep on going. Looks like we got some more live gold action for Justin Turner from the LA Dodgers, 84 overall card there. Then we got Rowdy Tellez from the Toronto Blue Jays and Marwin Gonzalez from the Minnesota Twins. Alrighty. Whew. There we go, just right there we go. Two more regular packs. And we got Gleyber Torres from the New York Yankees. Okay, that was my last regular pack, I'm sorry. Got Gleyber Torres from the New York Yankees there as a live gold action there. As for obligatory bronze, it's Eric Thames from the Washington Nationals. All right, we are into diamond pack territory here, folks. Let's see if we can't get some live diamond action going here, or at least some diamond action. And it is going to be Ken Giles in this first pack from the Toronto Blue Jays. Ken Giles from the Toronto Blue Jays. Did anyone call Ken Giles tonight? And it looks like we do have a few Ken Giles callers tonight. Congratulations to Rob Deer in the Headlights, Jandre 3000, Indy Man, and Chuck 1. Congratulations to you four. You have just won. You have just won 15,000 perfect points for calling Ken Giles. Congratulations. There we go, just get that set up there. Alrighty, let's keep on going. One more diamond pack. One more diamond pack, let's see what we get. And it is Bill Doak from the 1921 St. Louis Cardinals. What even is this card? 84 stuff, 85 movement, 84 control, and 90 stamina. So that's two historic diamonds tonight. Coming out of this, did anybody call Bill Doak? The answer is no. Oh, I see y'all having fun with that in the chat there. And that was our obligatory diamond from that pack right there. Yeah, I've never even heard of that card either. How much does it even go for? How much does Bill Doak go for on the open market? $12,350. Interesting. I'm gonna keep him around at least. All right, we got two historical packs. Let's see what we get out of these. All right, we got a couple of historical golds right out of the gate here with Joey J from the Milwaukee Braves and Bobby Thigpen from the Chicago White Sox. Both of them 82 overall cards there. We got Dick Sisler from the 1950 Phillies and Robert Person from the 2001 Phillies. And rounding out, we got Hal Jeffcoat from the 55 Cubs and another Mace Brown from the 46 Red Sox. All right, one more historical pack. Let's see what we get. All right, this is a good pack right here. We got Cliff Melton from the 1937 New York Giants. Really, really good gold tourney card right there. And we got Don Locke from the 1963 Washington Senators. Then we got Bob Shockey from the 1922 New York Yankees. All right. Not bad, not bad. C. Whitman's looking for a high Giants gold. Okay, Cliff Melton goes for how much? 2,300? I'm going to put him up there for you at 2,300. How's that sound? Honestly, how do you sell to someone? You just throw it on the open market and hope they get it. He was a dupe for me anyway, so, yeah. He's up now, C-Whit. Congratulations. Let's see, Bob Shockey, an interesting one there. Let's see, we also got Chuck Dressen from the 27 Reds, Earl Wilson from the 68 Tigers, and Todd Wellemeyer from the St. Louis Cardinals to round out the packs. All right. Oh, let's see. You know what? I'm feeling generous tonight. One more diamond pack. Let's roll it up. Because I'm feeling good about that win still. I'm feeling good about that first round win. And it is Steven Strasburg from the Washington Nationals being called from the bonus diamond pack that we're doing tonight. Just for you guys, just for the win in round one. Steven Strasburg, who's going to win? Who's going to win? It's going to be 2 Tango 2 and the Huseman with the wins on that one. 2 Tango 2 and the Huseman, congratulations. You have just won 15,000 perfect points for calling live Steven Strasburg. All right. All right, let's back out and back in to see where we're at with the tournament. And while we're waiting, and while we're doing that, before we head back in, after we head on out, we're going to show you the upcoming card tournaments. They're going to be happening in the next week because there are a lot of good ones coming up, if I do say so myself. All right, let's take a look-see here. We start with the Saturday Iron Warriors tomorrow, which is already full. Mark Langston going to be the top prize in this one. Peak card from the California Angels. Second place is getting first baseman Mo Vaughn from the Boston Red Sox. Then you got third and fourth getting Junior Thompson from the 1940 Cincinnati Reds. And Jose Cruz from the 2003 San Francisco Giants going to 5th through 8th. The Sunday wide open will have Jimmy Sheckard, peak card from the Brooklyn Superbas, as the first place prize in that one. Second place is going to get Ryan Sandberg from the 1984 Chicago Cubs. Third and fourth getting Frank Baker from the 1918 New York Yankees. And 5th through 8th getting 2009 Ryan Howard from the Philadelphia Phillies. The Monday Super Non-Live Silver looks a little something like this. Dick Allen from the Philadelphia Phillies going to go to the winner of that one. Second place is going to get Bob Welch from the Los Angeles Dodgers. A really good card there for second place. Third and fourth will get Seung-Hwan Oh from the 2016 St. Louis Cardinals. And 5th through 8th will get Willie McGee from the 1985 Cardinals as well. The Tuesday Super Bronze will have Goose Goslin from the Washington Senators as the first place prize in that one. Bob Welch once again going to second place in this one. Third and fourth will get Pete Vukovich from the St. Louis Cardinals. And 5th through 8th will get Chris Benson from the 1999 Pittsburgh Pirates. Moving on to Sporer's Sandlot. Some interesting cards coming up here. Kenny Lofton, peak card from the Cleveland Indians, going to go to first place in that one. Second place is going to get Pete Vukovich from the Cardinals. Third and fourth getting Juan Gonzalez from the Texas Rangers. 5th through 8th getting a really good tournament silver card here. Vic Lombardi from the 1947 Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm going to sign up for that one. I love the Sandlot tournament. Let's see the weekly dead ball. We'll have Kenny Rogers from the Texas Rangers as the big prize in that one. Second place getting Dan Plesac from the 1996 Pittsburgh Pirates. And third and fourth getting 2 regular packs in that one. The weekly Ultra Cap coming up next Wednesday will have Lefty Grove from the Philadelphia Athletics as the first place prize in that one. Second place is going to get Clayton Kershaw from the 2014 LA Dodgers. Third and fourth we'll get Derek Jeter from the 1999 New York Yankees. And 5th through 8th we'll get TJ Matthews from the 1995 St. Louis Cardinals. Moving on down the line to the Thursday Silver Snapshots. Once again, Jimmy Sheckard going to go to first place in this one. Second place is going to get Dave Concepcion from the Cincinnati Reds, one of the best defensive shortstops in the game. Third and fourth is going to get Pete Vukovich once again. Ooh, Pete Vukovich being a popular non-first place card this week from the St. Louis Cardinals. And fifth through eighth is going to get Roger Craig from the 1959 L.A. Dodgers. The Thursday Diamond defense looks a little something like this. Frank Baker from the Philadelphia Athletics is going to be the top prize in that one. Second place is going to get Sal Bando from the Oakland A's. Third and fourth getting Chris Bosio from the 89 Brewers. And fifth through eighth will get Dave Bancroft from the Philadelphia Phillies. Finally, in the weekly tournament section, we have the weekly bronze cap coming up next week. Looks a little something like this. Dick Allen, his second first place appearance this week from the Philadelphia Phillies. He's going to go first place in that tourney. Second place is going to get Kevin Appier from the Kansas City Royals. Third and fourth is going to get Jermaine Dye from the Chicago White Sox. And fifth through eighth will receive third baseman Sean Berry from the 1998 Houston Astros. Now, an interesting one coming up on Sunday. Sunday is the Heinsohn Super Cap 1777. And whoo boy, look at the prizes on this one. First place is going to get 100 overall regular card, Gary Carter from the Montreal Expos. Then you get second place, Johan Santana from the Minnesota Twins. Third and fourth is going to get Ralph Kiner from the Pittsburgh Pirates. And fifth through eighth is getting Eric Davis from the Cincinnati Reds. Only 40 teams have signed up for this one. I would recommend y'all get in this one. This is going to be a fun one. Diamond 1777 cap. And it's using only cards from 1961 to 1979 may be used. And it's being played with strategy and stat settings that resemble the year 1977. So this is going to be a fun tournament, guys. I hope y'all get in this one. This is going to be fun. And that starts, what is that? Sunday, I believe. Lots of good stuff. There's a lot of good monthly tournaments out there, not going to lie. All right, so let's head back into, also the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Should probably show off next week's there. It's going to be a gold 1750 format like we discussed earlier. It's not showing up quite yet, but the winner will get 5 diamond packs. So let's go back into this Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. We're going to go back to the title screen here briefly. And we'll see where we're at with the tournament. I think we are into the semifinals or the finals at this point. Yep, and all those cards in the Heinsohn, regular 100 cards. These are not Tourney SE cards. These are packable cards that are going to be given away as prizes. And they are some fun ones. That Gary Carter card could be one of the top 5 catchers in this game right now in 21. Katie, I can almost forget that you say Philadelphia and then you slow it down. Look, that's just the way I talk sometimes, you know? It just happens like that. I think my pronunciation of Philadelphia is endearing. I don't know what you guys think, but Oh man, so how are y'all's perfect teams doing this week? I know my team has been having a bit of an up and down season. Just going to say that right now. Not because I'm salty or anything of how they're performing at the current moment. But anyway, Slibber just hit 500 with his team. Congratulations. Bit late in the season to be doing that, so hopefully you're not going to get relegated. Or maybe you will get relegated. I don't know. Just made the leap to 4th place. Bailey did. Okay. All right, and it looks like we are in the semifinals right now. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that matchup coming on. And let's see, we have the Toronto Teetotalers taking on the Hudson Railers. 4 teams there. The Perfectly Cromulents have made it to the semifinals after beating your boy in round 2. Got Cy Young, got Greg Maddux, got Greg Maddux. Man, the Teetotalers are like, well, where's my Maddux? Where's my Maddux? Does he even have a Maddux? I mean, I would assume he has a Maddux. It's just in a different spot in the rotation. A power move, not having Greg Maddux in there. That's interesting. I mean, more power to you, bud. Very interesting not going with Greg Maddux there, but that's a power play right there. Alrighty. So we are in the semifinals right now. We are getting close to our finals broadcast of tonight's tournament. Yeah, I mean, it has worked out so far for them. You know, can't blame them for that. Oh man, Bad Wave. I used to love chicken and a biscuit crackers. They used to be pretty good. Haven't had them since I was like, God, I might not have had them since middle school. At the latest. Goodness gracious. Alrighty. Chicken and a biscuit and squirty cheese. Now I can't do squirty cheese. I can't do this. I can't do Cheese Whiz. I can't do that. It just doesn't. It doesn't appeal to me for some reason. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh man, I'm still riding that high from this first win. First win of 2021, guys. There it is. So happy. Still happy. Whew. All right. Those of you still in the tournament, let me know when the sim comes in, so we can get to it in a timely manner, I guess I should say. Now, I'm good with grilled cheese. But, man, you know, I have my own beef with Velveeta. I'm not a... Oh, it isn't. All right, then we'll go ahead and back out and back on in, and we'll see what our finals matchup is. I'm excited to see what this finals matchup is going to be. Should be interesting. So while we're waiting for that to load, tell me what you thought of the trailer for Out of the Park 22 that released this afternoon. I'm loving it. Like I said right at the top of the stream, I'm excited for this version. There's a lot of good stuff coming out for Perfect Team, and plenty of good stuff for the regular franchise mode. What made OOTP, that franchise mode? Just gonna live stream his beard coming off? No, Hitman, no. No, I don't want to have to clean this off my bed. I don't want to have to clean up the beard shavings off of my bed tonight. Really don't want to do that. Oh yeah, coaches. That's gonna be interesting to see how those get implemented in franchise. That's gonna be fun in the regular franchise mode. What trailer? All I saw on the YouTube was perfect trap splashed across the screen for 90 seconds. Yeah, Lori, that's another underrated announcement that we only saw like in the promotional emails that came out if you guys are signed up for our newsletter. That OTP got a KBO license. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Are you going to play a demo before release? I didn't know if I'm allowed to do that, honestly. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I don't know what the rules are about that, but having a KBO license, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, granted, I mean, yeah. Let's see. We are in the finals now. Yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of stuff coming out for 22. Now, coaches and perfect team, that's going to be a whole different story. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to the game screen and see what our finals are going to be. And they're going to be the Toronto Teetotalers moving on to the finals with a 4-1 victory over the Hudson Railers and the Perfectly Crimulants. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that score. 10-run third inning, helping them to a 19-1 shellacking of the World Owners. Holy crap. George Sisler with 2 homers. Ozzie Smith with a homer. Ozzie Smith! Bronze Ozzie Smith with a homer. Alec Thomas with a homer. Nap Lajwe with a homer. Holy cow. Show us that box score. Yeah, I'll show you guys that box score. Good God. My word. That's like a straight freaking line right there at the top. Dang. 19-1. Oh man. So for the World Owners, you had Greg Maddux going 2 2/3, 9 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned. You had Yaxel Rios giving up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, didn't even get an out. Josh Smith going an inning and 2/3, giving up a run on a walk and a strikeout, no hits allowed somehow. They got Rick Helling going an inning, giving up 4 runs. There's where 3 of those homers came from, off of Helling. They got Tom Buskey. He gave up a homer, 3 hits, 2 earned. Then Wes Benjamin going 2 innings. Strikeout, earned run, 2 hits on a homer. Yaxel, 2 inherited runners, scored 2. Dang. Yeah. Not a good outing for the World Owners. Not even close. They got Greg Maddux on the Perfectly Crimulant side, going 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, 7 Ks, 1 walk. Just, Maddux. When was that newsletter about the KBO license released? It was part of the reveal announcement that was today. That came in the inbox today. All right, so let's take a look at our finals matchup. The Perfectly Cromulants taking on the Toronto Teetotalers. Teetotalers are sending Smokey Joe Wood to the mound here in Game 1. Jim Whitney taking the bump for the Perfectly Cromulants. Take a look at both of these players here. Smokey Joe Wood has actually been used as a two-way guy. He's pitched in 1 game, 8 2/3, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 4 hits allowed in his only outing. Very good outing there. Plus, in 5 games, he's hit .235, .316, .294. Has only a few hits. So, interesting player here. Then you got Jim Whitney on the other side. He was the guy that beat me in round 2. Going 7 1/3, giving up 3 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts, and a walk. So, interesting matchup here. Take a look at both teams real quick before we get going. Here's the Teetotalers roster. They got Bob Carruthers, Jack Chesbro, Herb Pennick, Smokey Joe Wood, Cy Young in their rotation. Cornejo, McQueen, Ramirez, Timblin, Wendell, Clyburn, Garber, Garman, Tanana in their bullpen. Hitting-wise, they got Mathis and Sanguillen behind the plate, Bagwell, Maz, Kell, Tovar, Marinville in the infield. Then you got Jesse Burkett, Mickey Mantle, David Justice in the outfield. Interesting roster there. Only a couple of guys that are in yellow there. In the yellow tiredness there. As for the Perfectly Cromulents, here's what their roster looks like. They got Spud Chandler, Don Drysdale, Greg Maddox, Jim McCormick, Jim Whitney in the rotation. Then they got Cornejo, Helling, McQueen, Morione, Poole, Smith, Wendell, and Wynn in the bullpen. Behind the plate, they got Bob Boone and Jeff Mathis. Infield, they got Anson, Sisler, Lodgeway, Romine, Robinson, and Smith. Then the outfield, they got Joe Thomas Davis. Hey, that's a good before and after Wheel of Fortune puzzle. Joe Thomas Davis, Haggerty, and McCarthy in the outfield. So, an interesting rosters on both ends. Who do you think are going to win this tournament tonight, guys? Type 1 in the chat for the Toronto Teetotalers. Type in 2 in the chat for the Perfectly Cromulents. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win tonight? Should be an interesting matchup either way between two really good teams. Don't see many Eric Davis shares in Diamond tournaments. That is true, Hitman. It's a power move on their part, really. Not Dish. I see you, Port Dog. All right, I'm going to go ahead and back out and back in while we wait and see if we have a tournament sim. See if we have a sim in. Did anyone win and call your shot, Mr. Mojic? Yeah, we had winners for... Oh, who are they? We had winners for Live Ken Giles and Live Steven Strasburg. I don't think you were one of them, however. All right, so we got pretty evenly split here, but a lot of them saying that the Perfectly Cromulents are going to be winning this one. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see how this goes. Waiting for this to load up here, and then we will get right to the first game. Oh, man, I hate it when that happens, Mojic. You know, Hitman, every week put in perfect Mike Trout for Dish. Everyone deserves to pull the Fishman once in a game cycle. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, it looks like the sim has not come in yet on my end at the very least. So if anybody's still in there, let me know when the sim comes in. Perfect Mike Trout is like the rarest card. No, I don't think Perfect Mike Trout's the rarest card. I really don't. I don't think that's the case. I think it's got to be. It's got to be a historical perfect card though. A historical perfect card has to be the most rare card. It's got to be. Sim is in? Okay. The legend or the face of the franchise? Yeah, that's the only thing there. Oh, yeah, Jackie. Yeah, it's got to be the new 100 Jackie. I mean, there's only like, what? Like, you can count the number of Jackies on, like, maybe just over one hand. Rarest card is the championship cards. Yeah, that's true. I think we're talking packable though, Katie. Yeah, I think there's only a handful of those new 100 Jackies out there. All right, just waiting for the file to load on in. Yeah, the new Honus is rare, but I don't know if it's as rare as the Jackie though. Yeah, Katie, you have a point too that the newest 100 would be the rarest. Yeah, but yeah, that makes sense though. All right, let's see. Let's see. Come on, load faster. You can do it. There we go. All right, first sim is in. Let's load up the highlight reel and ah, one of those nights. One of those nights. All right, let's go to the game screen. Let's do this. Pick it up, top first. Jim Whitney on the mound for the Perfectly Cromulents facing Jesse Burkett to lead things off here in this game. A beautiful night for the first game of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown Finals. Here's the pitch coming from Whitney, and that one is into center field. Short center field. It's over the head of the shortstop, Ozzie Smith, into center for a base hit. So a bloop single to start things off, but nothing scores from that. We head to the bottom of the third. Perfectly Cromulents at the plate here, with runners on second and third and one out for Nap Lodgeway facing Smokey Joe Wood. The full count pitch swung on and missed for strike three. Wood fans him with a changeup for the second out. Now bring Cap Anson to the plate. Big RBI opportunity here, the 1-0, and that one's into center field. Coming in quickly is Mantle. He makes the play to retire the side. No runs on 2 hits, 2 runners left on, and we head to the bottom of the fifth. Alec Thomas will lead off for the Perfectly Cromulents, one of the better silver cards out there. They'll have to face Smokey Joe Wood, 2-1 count. And that one's into right center field. That one's going to go down and go off the wall. Thomas rounding first, heading for second, picking it up in center is Mantle. He will stroll into second with a lead-off double. And now bring up Bob Boone. First pitch coming from Wood. And that one's into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Thomas coming to third, rounding third and heading home. The throw cut off in the infield. And it's an RBI single for Bob Boone. And the Perfectly Cromulents take a 1-0 lead here in the fifth. And that's the score as we head to the bottom of the seventh. The Perfectly Cromulents in another scoring position situation here facing Mike McQueen. Ozzie Smith with a 3-0 count on him. Danger of walking him, and McQueen walks him. Bases loaded. 2 outs for the top of the lineup, Tommy McCarthy. Count 1-2. The pitch from McQueen. Ground ball to second. Throw to first in time. And the Cromulents leave the bases loaded here in the seventh. Oof. Head to the top of the eighth. Jim Whitney still on the mound here for the Perfectly Cromulents. What an outing from him so far. Bill Mazeroski will lead things off. The count 0-2. The pitch coming from Whitney. Swung on and flown into left. Playable for Alec Thomas into medium left for the first out of the inning. Now bring Jeff Mathis to the plate. The count 1-2. Pitch coming from Whitney. That one's lined into right field. That's going to be a base hit. A rare base hit for Jeff Mathis. And there's a one-out base hit. So that'll bring Jesse Burkett to the plate. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Whitney has an 0-2 count on Burkett. Here's the pitch, and that one's into left field. Deep, going back is Thomas to make the play. 2 gone. So that will bring David Justice to the plate. Interesting batter here. He has a 1-2 count on him. The 1-2 from Whitney. Swinging a ground ball sharply to third. Tossed to second for the force from Robinson to get the out. So the Teetotalers leave a runner on. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Still 1-0 to score. We actually will fast forward to the top of the 9th. Last call for the Teetotalers. Jeff Bagwell will lead things off as early win will come in to try to shut things down. The count is 2-2. The pitch to Bagwell. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 gone. And now we'll bring Mickey Mantle to the plate. The count 1-1. The pitch from Wynn. Swinging a line drive right field. And there's a 1-out single for the Teetotalers center fielder. And now we'll bring up Rabbit Moranville, the shortstop for the Teetotalers. Wynn has a 1-2 count on him. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Could be 2 to second for 1. The relay in time! And the Perfectly Cromulents will take Game 1 of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown Finals. Final score 1-0, and they lead the series 1-0. Congratulations to the Cromulents for winning game number 1. But can they make it a sweep of the Teetotalers? We will find out soon enough. All right, that was a fun game right there. That was a fun one. So let's go ahead and back out, back in, and we'll see if we have a Game 2 sim in. Yeah, very low scoring hit, man. I will agree with you on that. Should be interesting to see what Game 2 will bring for us. So are there any other tournaments you guys are looking forward to this week that are coming up in good old Perfect Team land? I'm looking forward to quite a few of those that we went over earlier tonight. Should be fun. Alright, still don't have Game 2 in yet. Still waiting on that. Those still in the tournament, let me know when it comes in. Just been daily diamond tournaments and the Spore tournament. Yep, Heinsohn's always fun. Yep. Yeah, lots of fun tournaments that are always around. Banging away at bronze tourneys, Lowry. Yep, a lot of people still do that. Unsung Heroes tournaments, those are always fun, yeah. Real good run in the weekly diamond cap for Hitman. Won the last 2 weeks. Dang. All right, the sim is in. Says Waddy. It's loaded up. Yep, sticking to tournaments good at now. Yep. A lot of people do that. That's very, very solid strategy. You know, stick to what you know. And apparently now, the only tournament I can win in the Showdown is Diamond 1875. Because I actually win a game in this. Which is absolutely bonkers still. That I won a game tonight. Alright, it looks like game 2 is in. Game 2 is in. Let's see what we got. Can the Perfectly Cromulents make it a sweep? Or will the Toronto Teetotalers force a game 3? Let's load up the highlights. Let's go to the game screen. Let's do this. We pick it up. Top first, Jack Chesbro. On the mound for the Teetotalers in this one, Tommy McCarthy will lead things off for the Perfectly Cromulents. All right. Beautiful night for baseball. The pitch is in there for strike 3. McCarthy strikes out for the first out of the ball game. We move to the bottom of the second. Teetotalers have runners on first and third with 1 out. Bob Carruthers at the plate, facing Jim McCormick. The 1-1, swinging a fly ball into left center field. Fairly deep but playable for Thomas. He makes the play. Coming home to score is Moranville, and it's 1-0 Teetotalers. We'll see if 1 run is enough for tonight. As we head to the bottom of the third, David Justice will lead things off against McCormick. The count 2-2. The pitch from the right-hander. And that one is blasted into right field. Going back McCarthy, and that one is gone. Ball go far for David Justice. And the Teetotalers are up 2-0. Looking to force a game 3. We move all the way to the top of the 8th. Ozzie Smith leading with 1 out against Jack Chesbro. The 1-0 pitch. And that one is lined into left field. That one's going to go into the corner. Picking up out there is Burkett. Tosses it back to the shortstop, Moranville. The toss to second, not in time. And it's a 1-out double for Ozzie Smith. And the Cromulents could have something going here in the 8th. That'll bring Sam Haggerty to the plate. The count is full. The pitch. Walked him. Ball 4. So Haggerty draws a walk, and that brings Jeff Mathis to the plate, facing Jack Chesbro. The count 0-1. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. Could be 2. To short for 1. The relay in time. And the Cromulents can't do anything with a runner in scoring position. Teetotalers still up 2-0. Bottom 8, early win on the mound for the Cromulents, facing Manny Sanguillen. The 3-1 pitch with 2 outs, and that one's into center field. That's going to be a 2-out single for the Teetotalers catcher. And we head to the top of the 9th. Nobody on, 1 out for Nap Lodgeway facing off with Chesbro, who's trying to finish this game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The 2-1 pitch. And that one's up the middle for a base hit. So Lodgeway with a 1-out single here. Cromulents looking to at least get 1 run on the board. But they want to win this in a sweep here. Let's see what happens. 2-2 from Chesbro to Anson, and that one's into center field. That one's going to fall in for a base hit. Rounding second, but stopping there is Lodgeway. Single for Anson, and that brings Sisler to the plate. A big at-bat here, and a new pitcher coming in. It'll be Frank Tanana coming in for the Teetotalers to try to shut things down here in the 9th. Sisler a little bit better against lefties, and that one gets away from the catcher Sanguillen. So runners will advance to second and third, and now we'll see what they do with Sisler here. They're still going to pitch to him. The count is 2-1. The pitch coming from Tanana. And that one is driven way back into right field. Going back, looking up is Justice. It's gone. Ball go far Sisler! What a turn of events! Here in the ninth, Tanana hangs his head in disgust. Sisler absolutely joyous as he rounds third. Wow! 3-2. The Cromulents take the lead. And here's Eric Davis. The 3-1 from Tanana. And that one's into left field. That one's going to be a base hit. And the hits keep on coming for the Cromulents here with one out in the ninth. Bottom nine now. Early win looking to close things out now for the Cromulents. Here's Bill Mazeroski, the 2-1, swing a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Mazeroski will stop at first. It's a leadoff single here in the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring Jesse Burkett to the plate. The count is 0-1, the pitch from Wynn, and that one's into left field. Is that one going to fall in? Yes, it will. Mazeroski will stop at second, and the first two are on for the Teetotalers here in the ninth. Could it be walk-off territory for the Teetotalers? Let's find out. Here's David Justice. Cesar Tovar will be a pinch runner on second now. And an 0-1 pitch coming to Justice. He has a homer already in this one. Swinging a line drive. Base hit into right field. That'll score one easily. Will it score two? Here comes Burkett for third. He's going to stop there. And all of a sudden, the Cromulents have given up the lead here in the ninth. And the Teetotalers are 90 feet away from a victory here in Game 2. Here's Jeff Bagwell. His objective, really, mainly, is to hit a fly ball. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike three. Ooh, 68-mile-an-hour knuckleball from early Wynn absolutely puzzles Jeff Bagwell. Big strikeout there. One out now for Mickey Mantle. Still, a fly ball can win this for the Teetotalers. The 0-1. Ground ball to third. The runner will hold at third. Throw to first in time, 2 outs. Can the Cromulents pull a magic trick here? With runners on second and third and nobody out with the game already tied. Can they get out of this inning? Here's Rabbit Moranville, the last hope for the Teetotalers here to get the win. The 2-2. Ground ball popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Anson makes the play, and we have bonus baseball here in Game 2, tied at 3. We head to the 10th. Tanana still on the mound for the Teetotalers. Brooks Robinson will pinch hit to lead off the 10th. Full count. Swinging a ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time from Moranville. 1 gone. 2 gone now as Cesar Tovar takes over at second. As Tommy McCarthy comes to the plate. The count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Line drive right center field. That one's down. It'll go off the wall. McCarthy rounding first, heading for second. Taking his time getting to his Mantle. And now McCarthy's going to round second, head for third. The throw from Tovar not in time. McCarthy with a 2-out triple. And the Cromulents have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And that brings Nap Lajway to the plate. Pretty good batter against lefties, but they're going to throw in a righty to face him. Stu Clyburn will take the mound for the Teetotalers here in this one. The count 1-2 on Lajway with 2 outs. The pitch from the right-hander. Swing and a fly ball, center field. Coming in is Mantle. He will make the play. And we head to the bottom of the 10th. Tied at 3. Early wins still on the mound for the Cromulents here as we head to the 10th. George Kell will lead things off. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's grounded to third. Robinson over to first for the first out of the inning. Brooks Robinson comes in to play third base now, as Smokey Joe Wood will come to the plate as a DH, facing now Mike McQueen for the Perfectly Cromulents. 0-1 count on the DH, and that one is grounded softly to short. Over to first goes Smith for the out to retire the side. So we head to the 11th inning. We have Cap Anson leading off against Stu Clyburn here for the Cromulents. The 2-2. Swinging the ground ball to first. This is Bagwell taking it to the bag himself. One gone here in the 11th. With one out now, here's George Sisler facing Clyburn. The count 1-2, nobody on, one out. And that one is driven way back into right field. Sisler got all of that one. Ball go far for George Sisler. And that will give the Cromulents a 4-3 lead. It's not the bottom of the inning, you dummy. 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 11th. Mike McQueen still on the mound. He's looking to close things out now. Cesar Tovar. The 1-1. Ground ball. Softly to the mound. Gonna be tough. He is safe. Cesar Tovar with an infield hit to lead off the 11th. That'll bring it to the top of the lineup for Jesse Burkett. Pickoff attempt to first, and Tovar's back in. 2-1 to Burkett. And that one's lined into left field. Caught by Thomas. One gone. One out now for David Justice. Lefty on lefty here. One on, one out. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, center field. Fairly deep, going back. Davis makes the play at the track. Oh, David Justice almost walked it off in game 2. He gave that one a ride. 2 outs now for Jeff Bagwell. Really good hitter against lefties. Can he do something here? The 2-1. Line drive. Base hit into right center field. Over the head of the second baseman, Lajway. And all of a sudden, runners at the corners with 2 out. Mickey Mantle at the plate. Really good hitter against lefties here. We'll see what he can do here. The count 0-1. The pitch from McQueen. Ground ball to second. Throw from Lajway in time. And the Perfectly Cromulents are your This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champions. What a series. What a game. Final score 4-3 in 11. 2 homers for George Sisler were the difference in this one. What a series. Congratulations. Enjoy your 5 diamond packs. Perfectly Cromulents and Gamagoo Luigi getting the win tonight. Congratulations. But you know what? Gabagoo's not the only winner here tonight. The real winner is all of us. The real winner here is all of us for one heck of a stream tonight. That was awesome, especially culminating with my first victory of 2021 in the Showdown. Oh my goodness. Still so happy about that. Woo! All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This was a fun time. Oh man, I love being here with you guys tonight. I love being here with you guys every Friday and Sunday night. And you will see me again on Sunday night for the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Yuka Kazami's Baseball Bingo. Really good stream. You don't want to miss that. And don't forget, oh God, what is today? Is today the 5th? Today is the 5th. Next Friday on the Out of the Park Developments YouTube channel, is going to be the reveal of Out of the Park 22 with MLB Network's Scott Braun. You do not want to miss that. That's going to be on our YouTube channel. You don't want to miss that at all. And then don't forget the other streams we have coming up. We have Chicago Hope, I do believe, is still going on Monday night at the very least. Monday or Tuesday or both. I think it's both. But you don't want to miss any of the action. Don't forget the Franchise Hockey Manager guys. Gonna be here Wednesday night. And also Wednesday afternoon. Oh man, you don't want to miss this. This is a fun one on Wednesday night. You don't want to miss Rich Grisham. Oh man, he's gonna be doing a Jimmy Fun stream with, oh man, who is he gonna be with? Who is he gonna be with? I believe it's oh man, I think it's Joe Castiglione. I think that's who it is next week. Yeah, I think it's Joe Castiglione next week. You don't want to miss that. That's gonna be a fun time. If it's anything like this past Wednesday with Tom Karen, oh man, you do not want to miss it. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you want to keep abreast of all of our streams, just hit the follow button there in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll be notified every time we stream. And if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Twitter at OOTP Developments and at OOTP Perfect Team. And if you want to join our Discord, it's a wonderful time over there. A lot of talk about the new Out of the Park 22 game that's been going on today. You don't want to miss it. Go to discord.gg/OOTP. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. I've been Dishnet 34. Signing out. Woo! I finally won a game! Heck